Hello everyone, this is Agent DD here, and finally this Q&A is out. I'm sorry for the wait guys, I know I said it would just be out a couple of days after the stream where you all posted your questions, but I don't know, as I'm sure if you watched my stream yesterday or streams before that, I have been playing like absolute trash lately. It's not the Agent DD you guys know, seriously, it's just been terrible. The amount, like, I can't excuse it, but I'm gonna try to. The amount of troll accounts, bad luck from the contract system, lag. I don't know. It's just been terrible. Like, but it's probably my own fault just for not being as strong as a player as probably I once was. But anyway, I've got two good gameplays here for you. The first one is a late join in my favourite map, St. Pierre DM3, and the second one is a nice 11k in La Havana DM3, which Big Shot Brown can't wait to watch, I bet you. I'm just joking. So, yeah. But anyway, you guys are here for the questions, and I shall answer them. So let's get started. Thanks to everyone who asked these questions, by the way, because they're really good questions. And it'll just give everyone an insight as to more about me, as opposed to just being a fairly decent AC player. This is just a wee bit more about me. So, the first question is from Donovan Anglin. Sorry if I butchered that last name, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And he asks, ever consider going on to Xbox? Donovan, to tell you the truth, I could explain this as to my reasons why I'm going to give this answer, but the main answer is just no. Like, that's just the short answer. Like, Xbox, I don't personally see anything wrong with it as such. It's just I've been a PS4 guy my whole life. Like, I've started gaming when I was like 4 years old. That's when I started, and the first console I ever had was a PS2. And ever since then, you know, PS3 and PS4s came out, and we just kept buying that instead of like Xboxes and stuff. I had an Xbox once, but I would only play it sparingly, and I would just play it with like a few mates in real life, as opposed to like maybe have a couple of games of Call of Duty. But yeah, as for playing AC on it, no. It's tough enough playing AC in PS4 these days, seriously, so having to get used to a new controller and shit. And nah, just so I don't think I will move on to Xbox, no. But like as I said, it's nothing just against Xbox itself. It's just more that I've just been a PS4 guy my whole life, or just PlayStation, not exactly PS4, but yeah. So the next question then, thanks for asking that one, by the way, Donovan, is from Jinjinj, and Jinjinj has asked a number of questions. So, the first video game I ever played, and this was also asked by Primus Omnium, that would be, to be honest, I can't really remember fully, because I was 4, but I think it was either Driver 2, or was it just called Driver, I don't know, or Just 2, like, I think it was Just 2, yeah, it was a racing game on the PS2. Like, that's what I used to be into. Like, I used to really be into racing games like Midnight Club, Just series as well. I played a bit of Dirt, like the Dirt games are class, I think, especially Dirt 2, it was beast. Yeah, I used to be really into racing games, and then I discovered Call of Duty, and it was just like, nope. Need to start playing online and multiplayer and stuff, play competitive. But, yeah. So the first video game I ever played was Just 2 on the PS2. And then Jinjinj asked, what does Agent DD mean? Well, you see, when I was younger, I used to be obsessed with like James Bond and like secret agents and stuff like that. So when I created the Agent DD account on PS3, I think it was in like 2008 or something, I wanted to to have the word agent or something to do with agents in my name because I was so obsessed. And the DD part, that's basically just like my nickname in real life. Like, my name's David, so basically because it starts with a D and ends with a D, my family would always call me DD. And I guess we just spelt it like that just spelt it like DIDI when I was making my account. So yeah, and then the 208 is just random. But yeah, agent, obsessed with like James Bond and stuff, and DD just because it's my nickname in real life. And then he also asks, when did you start playing AC4? I started playing AC4 in December or November of 2014. So was that like a year after it came out? I don't know. But this was my first Assassin's Creed multiplayer. And I just fell in love with it, I guess. Look at that cheeky stuff for that win, like, firecracker the hay bale, get a wee win. I just thought that was great, like. But anyway, on to the next question. Primus Omnium, he asks, how old am I? I am 17, and I recently just turned 17. It was June the 25th. I know that's like a couple of months ago, but yeah, 25th of June is my birthday, and I am 17 years old. And then Dub Voice asks also a number of questions. First of all, do you like the Dark Souls games, and what is your favourite one? Dove Voice, you could not have asked this question at a better time. Obviously I'm still in school, and when I got off for the summer holidays in June, about the first week maybe into July, I was sort of thinking, right, I want a summer game here. And I don't know what game to play, and my brother had recently bought the Dark Souls games. He bought the Dark Souls 2 remaster in PS4, and he bought the Dark Souls 3 game. And so I thought, okay, I really like medieval fantasy games like Elder Scrolls, and I really like films like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, so I thought, yeah, I'll give these a go, despite it hurting me hard. Dark Souls 2, I fell in love with it. The second I played it, I just fell in love with it completely. I love the Dark Souls games. Dub Voice. I haven't played 1 and I haven't played Bloodborne, and I haven't even completed 3 yet because I've been playing AC so much lately. But I've completed 2 and I love it, and I prefer it to 3. So I've played 2 and 3, and out of those 2, Dark Souls 2 would be my favourite. I've heard like it's the most hated game in the series, but yeah, it's my favourite one. I love Dark Souls 2, so yes, I love the Dark Souls games. Okay, and then you ask, what would you change in AC multiplayer? That's a dangerous question. Because I would probably, if I were to answer that fully, I would have to play about 4 games just so I could fit in my answer. What would I change about ACMP? I would never have made it to begin with. But nah, one thing I would change is, this sort of answers one of Big Shot's questions later as well. It'd probably be the, like, deathmatch. There should be no contract system. It should be like Assassinate, but like still the small maps, so all the noobs just can't run away fully, and like Omar can't run away fully in Assassinate. But like, it should, just kidding, Omar. But yeah, it should like, contract lost. I think you should make your own contract. Because if you take free-for-all in Call of Duty, for example, like, there's no, person who you have to, like, run away from. That would be the equivalent to stunning in COD, and there's no person who you have to kill, just the equivalent of killing in AC. Like, you just kill whoever you want. It's the same in Assassinate. Like, you just kill whoever you see, and I think that makes more sense for a free-for-all mode for deathmatch. only keep the small maps, but make your own contracts. Obviously, I'm mainly a deathmatch player, so I can really only comment on what I would change in the free-for-all modes. Like, I don't really play team modes enough. I think team modes are fine, to be honest. Like, team modes, there doesn't really seem to be anything wrong with them. I don't hear much people complaining about them. It's just deathmatch. That's why I would change about deathmatch. Like, okay, and then you ask, what games am I excited about? I am really excited for Call of Duty World War 2. After playing that beta, I think it's just going to be great, especially the war mode. And then, a game I'm even more excited about is Destiny 2, which comes out in like a week. And I'll probably be playing AC less. I don't know if that will upset people or not, but because I just love Destiny 1 and I can't wait for Destiny 2. Yeah, it's coming out in like a week. Unfortunately, I start back school in a couple of days, which will be more reason why I won't be playing AC as much. But like, yeah, I can't wait for Destiny 2. And I just wish it didn't. It came out at the start of summer and not when I'm going back to school. But yeah, AC2 is just... Oh, it's... AC2? What the fuck am I talking about? Destiny 2, yeah, it's... I can't wait for it. Nice chain variety there. Okay, so thanks Dove Voice for his questions, yes. And then Calm, he asks, why did I start my YouTube channel? To be honest, Calm, I didn't really know. I suppose just, why does anyone start a YouTube channel? Just to upload good gameplays, I suppose, and yeah, just a lot of people were asking for like advice from me when I was in my prime, and I would say I was in my prime around the time of the Nothing Is True tournament. So yeah, basically,
contract lost.
I'd say one reason I started a YouTube channel is because a lot of people were asking for advice, and I was just getting messages and messages, and I wanted to play games, and I didn't so much want to like keep messaging people back and forth, because then I didn't have time to myself, didn't have time to games. So what I would do is I would upload YouTube videos to try and show people, you know, like, okay, this is my style, you know, look at what I did wrong here, don't do this, you know, do this if I did something right, you know. So yeah, mainly just post good gameplays and give instructive gameplays to people who wanted advice. So yeah, good question. And then Meadow asks, where am I from? I am from Northern Ireland, the top of Ireland. I'm a wee Irish assassin.
A player.
Yeah, Northern Ireland's great. Yeah, I'm from Northern Ireland. And then, is Didi your real name? If not, what is? Didi is not my real name. As I explained earlier, my real name is David Anderson. And yeah, Didi was just my nickname given to be my family. And then he asks, what is my favourite movie / book? I recently got a new favourite film. My favourite film used to be The Count of Monte Cristo, but then I watched Troy over the summer. Troy is now my favourite film. That film is crazy. If you haven't watched Troy, watch Troy. It is so good. The fight scene between Achilles and Prince Hector is like the best fight scene I have ever saw on TV. That fight scene is just, yeah, it's fantastic. Watch Troy, seriously. And then Meadow, who's your favourite Game of Thrones character and why? Game of Thrones season finale last night. No spoilers, obviously, but really good episode of Game of Thrones. And who's my favourite character? My favourite character is Sandor Clegane, the Hound. I love the Hound. I love his straight talking, just the way he's so honest and upfront about everything. He is not scared of anyone. He could take on anyone. I know he was beaten by Brienne, but let's be honest, like, he was ill at, like, he was interrupted halfway through a shite. He probably underestimated her because she was a woman. Like, yeah, the Hound could take on anyone. He's a beast. My second favourite character is Bronn, mainly for the same reasons, but yeah, I just think the Hound is my favourite character by a mile. The Hound is just, yeah, he's awesome character. Who's your favourite character, Meadow, by the way? That's interesting to know. Okay, and then the last 7 questions are asked by Big Shot Brown. Big Shot Brown 777 asks 7 questions. This guy, like, seriously, I don't know.
Contract lost.
Just joking, mate. Alright, so I've had to add in another clip because I thought there was just going to be 2 games, but I know I said at the start there was 2, but just after recording that first bit of audio, I realised, because there's 7 questions here, that I want to answer all, and I could just rush through them, but there's a couple I want to answer properly, like take a bit of time on. So yeah, I've added another clip in. I didn't turn the volume down for the next clip, so my voice might be hard to hear. If it is, I apologise, but as it's just there's a couple I want to answer properly, so I did add this clip in. So yeah, Big Shot Brown's first question is, what annoys you the most about AC4DM? Okay, there is a lot that annoys me about AC4 Deathmatch. I say the thing that annoys me the most is you. You fucking annoy me. Just get the fuck out of my lobby. No, my joking, mate. Like, seriously, the thing that annoys me the most is definitely pullouts. Like, pullouts are...
You have finished first.
I can't begin to describe pullouts. Like, see if I get pulled out of a 900 point kill, or even if I get pulled out of a stun, I could put my fist through the wall. I know a lot of people would answer this question with like, oh, the contract system is definitely the most annoying bit, or like, I don't know, the lag's the most annoying bit. Nah, the thing that annoys me the most is pullouts. I can deal with the contract system because I've played over 4,000 games of deathmatch, and like if you haven't learned to deal with the contract system, it's bullshit by then. I don't know. And the lag, yeah, well, that's just a job hazard, isn't it? Like, yeah, you have to deal with it. But one of the most annoying things that actually could be fixed but just never was fucking pullouts. Oh my god, there's a perfect example of one. I had pressed square on that guy, and then this guy comes and fucking kills me. Oh god, pullouts are just so aggravating, it is unreal. But yes, okay. Next question. What's your favourite PS4 game and why? My favourite PS4 game, that's a tough one, because most of my favourite games are on PS3 and PS2. But my favourite PS4 game, probably the Elder Scrolls Online, and I'll tell you why. Because basically, in the summer of 2015, there was like me and a group of mates. I think there was 6 of us all together. We all used to play the Elder Scrolls Online, and we had this clan set up, and we all used to be in party chats. And the game was fantastic. The majority of us liked it. A couple of us left it early, but the majority of us really loved the game. And it just gave us so many happy, nostalgic memories. And yeah, it was a really good game altogether. And the memories it gave me and a couple of friends were just like, yeah, it was just flawless for me. And I've always meant to go back to it, but never really have. But yeah, that's my favourite PS4 game, the Elder Scrolls Online. Okay. What's your favourite all-time game and why? My favourite all-time game is Soul Calibur 3. It's for the PS2. The game had, in my opinion, the best side thing to do in a game ever, and it was called Chronicles of the Sword. It was so fun. Like, it was the most fun thing ever in gaming I'd probably ever did. And again, me and my brother just used to sit and play it when we were like 7 and 8 and just really young, and yeah, it was just our game. We just loved it, which is part of the reason why I really liked it and really enjoyed it. So yeah, my favourite all-time game is Soul Calibur 3. It's close with Oblivion, you know, the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, but I think Soul Calibur 3 just takes the top spot. Okay then, what's your best memory from playing AC4? This is one of the ones I want to answer properly, because this game has given me so many memories, good and bad, and there's a lot to choose from, but I think the one that is my favourite is, without a doubt, winning, well, winning in my eyes, because all I wanted was top 3 in this tournament, so I won in my eyes. But coming second in the Nothing Is True number 2 tournament, I know people will probably just listen to that and sit and think, this guy is a loser. Like, his best memories coming second in a tournament that's deathmatch, which is the most bullshit mode in this game. But that final lobby consisted of me, Contract Gus, JJ, Nova Mage, Smaxy, Omar, Haiku Call, one more level. Did I say everyone? I don't know if I did. But yeah, like that lobby, if there's anyone that's listening that doesn't know any of these players, that lobby is stupidly strong. Like, that is a ridiculously strong lobby. And yeah, all I wanted in that tournament was top 3. Started out with 32 people. I thought to myself, if I could get top 3 in this tournament, I will be over the moon. Because, like, I actually did train a lot for that tournament. That was when I was in my prime in AC, in my opinion, when I was training for that tournament, and when I played in that tournament. Yeah, that's my best memory from AC, coming second in the Nothing Is True number 2 tournament. Okay then, what are your plans after putting 19 in AC4? Again, another one I wanted to answer properly. Basically, my plans are just to keep playing. Like, when I hit Prestige 99, I'm not gonna lie, that is on my bucket list. Like, it's a weird thing to have in a bucket list, but it's on mine to hit Prestige 99. Ever since I started out in this game, I saw people who are 99, and I thought to myself, one day I want to be as good as them, and one day I want to hit Prestige 99 like them, back when I was like a noob, even before I was prestiged. Like, I just thought, yes, I want to be as good as these people someday. And this clip would suggest, yes, that right there would suggest I am not as good as those people. But yeah, when I hit Prestige 99, it will be one of my life goals achieved. But it doesn't mean in any sense that I will stop playing this game. As much as this game has given me so much anger and depression and frustration and just utter annoyance, I love it. Like, I can't speak for everyone, but I assume everyone sort of feels similar. Like, we all hate and love this game. Like, I'm no different. I love this game. I don't plan to ever deliberately stop. I think if I do stop playing, it will just be like all these new games will come out, say for example World War 2 and Destiny 2, and like I'll just start playing them, and this game will just like sort of keep getting pushed back and back and back until like, yeah, I just stop playing it. I don't think I'll ever deliberately stop, but yeah, once I hit 99, just keep playing as much as I feel like, really. Yeah. Okay, next question. What's your favorite sport? I have no idea. Like, my favorite sport is probably one that isn't a lot of people's favorite sport, but it's Q&A, so I'm going to answer honestly. And that is bowling. I love bowling, and not 10-pin bowling, the other kind of bowling, the traditional kind of bowling. I love it. I am junior champion of my county 3 years in a row in bowling, and I don't know, I've played it all over Ireland. I've been playing 3 years. I play in leagues. Like, yeah, I love bowling. I love watching it on TV. It's great. I also really like badminton. I play that in school. Yeah, badminton's really good. I also like basketball. I was in my house team in school with basketball. I love it, and I really like cricket too. But bowling's my favorite sport. Yeah, like football and rugby are the more male-oriented traditional sports. I don't really like them, to be honest. Like, I think they're boring. Not to like offend anyone that does like these, because this is just my opinion. But I'm just thinking, like, I don't really personally find them enjoyable to play or to watch. So yeah, like, bowling is my favorite sport. Yes. And then the last question that sums up Big Shot Brian: why are you such a fuckboy? Well, this is another one I really don't answer properly. I'm just joking. I'm such a fuckboy because, have you saw my YouTube profile picture? Fuck's sake. Like, that should just answer the question. You shouldn't even need to ask them. Look at that face. No, I'm just joking, man. Well, in response to that, I would ask Big Shot, why are you a fucking wanker? Why are you a fucking wanker? Why? Just joking, mate. Good question. But yes, so that basically wraps up the Q&A. Like, I mean, look at that game there. I get 10.6k, he gets 10.5. I think that's fucking good. Like, but yeah, that wraps up the Q&A. I know I've been an AC4 pest over the years with my rage, my fucking annoyance, some would say arrogance. So yeah, because of that, I really appreciate the 100 subs, guys. Thank you so much, and thanks all for asking those questions. I hope I answered them, and I hope you can hear my voice over this. I hope, as robotic as it sounds, I hope you can hear it. And thank you so much, everyone, for the 100 subs. And yes, that's all from me, so see you guys, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.